Today we are going to talk about apologies. Most adults, and even as kids, we're not taught how to apologize. We are taught that, like, if we hurt someone's feelings, we're just told to apologize. But there's 4 steps to an apology, and that's what we're going to learn today. So why are apologies important? Apologies are important because if we don't learn how to do them, we may hurt our friends' feelings or our loved ones and not really acknowledge it. And when you don't acknowledge something, you really don't take responsibility for it, and you don't take that accountability to be able to change. So yeah, so my daughter was in a situation where she didn't exactly say thank you, and she hurt someone's feelings. And in that person was kind of hurt, but they told me about it, and it just made me realize as adults or even as kids, we're not taught how to apologize. And so I thought I would look into it. And step 1 is you acknowledge what you did wrong. If you don't acknowledge what you did wrong and you think you're okay in doing it, then you're not taking any accountability for hurting someone's feelings. And if you don't take accountability for that, you're kind of screwing yourself out of a friendship or a nice relationship with somebody. So step 1, acknowledge what you did. Step 2 is you want to address why it was wrong. So an example for my daughter, and she was like, I'm sorry I did not say thank you when I received this gift. It was wrong because I did not show gratitude or appreciation. And then step 3 was what I'm going to do to change it or fix it or make it right. In the future, if I ever receive a gift, I'm going to make sure that I say my please and thank yous and make sure that you know that I'm very appreciative. And then step 4 is ask for forgiveness. Last sentence that she wrote, it was, will you please forgive me? I asked her, I said, well, how do you feel after that? And she's like, well, I feel okay. And I said, do you feel like you've made it amends? And she's like, yeah. And I said, have you ever been taught that before? And she's like, no. And so, granted, it took her, you know, she's 10 years old, so it took her a little while to like realize it and, you know, to get it down on paper. But if we apply that to our everyday lives, I feel like this world would be so much of a better place, and people would have a lot more compassion and empathy and like admit to their wrongs. So I hope that kind of helps you. So step 1, take accountability for your actions or acknowledge what exactly happened and what went wrong. 2, acknowledge why it was wrong. Step 3, state how you're going to fix it. And then 4 is ask for forgiveness. And I know it seems pretty basic, but if you use those 4 sentences, you will be surprised at the reaction that you'll get and the responses that you'll receive. So let's make sure that we do right by this world, do right by our friends and our families. And if you do something wrong or you could have done something better, just own up to it and take accountability, learn from it, and move on. If they don't accept your apology, just move on. But I hope that helped you guys. I hope you learned something, and I hope you guys apply it to your everyday life. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.